Trước khi bắt đầu, nếu bạn đang tìm kiếm sách để học IELTS hiệu quả, thì đây là những cuốn sách chúng mình khuyên dùng. Bạn hãy xem ở phần giỏ hàng trong kênh nhé.
Part 1. You will hear a telephone conversation between a woman who is moving to London and an employee of a relocation service.
London Relocation Services, Daniel speaking. How may I help you?
Good morning. My family and I are moving to London later this year, and I wonder if you can help.
Sure. First of all, I'll need to get some personal details. May I take your full name, please?
It's Anna Woods.
Thanks. Where are you moving from?
Northern Ireland, just outside Belfast, actually.
Right. And what's your current address?
It's 118 Fordyce Park. I'll spell that for you. It's Fordyce. And that's in Ballysillan.
And what's the postcode?
It's BT14 9BJ.
All right. And could I take a contact phone number?
I'll give you my mobile number, as you can get me on that anytime. It's 07840 51963.
Great. Got that. Now, we always like to get a bit more information about the families that we're moving. It helps with the search. Are you moving for work?
Yes, my husband's just got a new job in London.
And what about you? Do you work?
Well, I've been working as a teaching assistant recently, but I'm actually a qualified nurse and I'd like to get back into that if possible.
Right. And do you have any children?
Yes, a son. So we need to find a school for him.
Is it a secondary school you'll be looking for?
No, he's still in primary school. He's not quite at the secondary level yet.
Fine. So, let's go on to talk about your requirements for the property. Do you have a preferred location? Is your husband's job in the centre?
No, it's in East London, but we'd rather live somewhere quieter.
Sure. There are some lovely areas in the south.
OK, that sounds great. Now, my husband doesn't want to spend too long commuting to work every day.
So I imagine that ideally he'd like to be not too far from a station then.
Yes, he drives now, but I guess that's not going to be possible, and he's not keen on buses.
What about you or your son? Do you have any preferences? Does your son do any sport, for example?
He's quite active, so I'm sure he'd love a park nearby to run around in. He doesn't do swimming or anything like that.
Great. So what sort of property do you have in mind?
We have friends who live in an amazing flat over there, but as we've always lived in a house, I think we'll stick with that. We'd find it hard to adapt to a flat.
OK. And size-wise, how many bedrooms would you like?
Well, there's just myself, my husband and our son.
So you definitely need a 2-bedroom property. But how about having a guest room? I might be able to find a 3-bedroom property for you.
Yes, that would be ideal. We're sure to have family visiting often.
All right, I've made a note of that. Now, are there any other requirements for your new property?
Well, it's not essential, but it'd be handy to have an office for when my husband works from home. It doesn't need to be a big one. I guess it all comes down to budget.
Yes. OK, Anna. Well, I've certainly got enough to be getting on with, and I will...
Section 1. You will hear a brother and sister talking on the phone about arrangements for their father's 80th birthday party.
Hello?
Hello, Rob. Margaret here. I'm just calling about the arrangements for Dad's 80th birthday party.
Right. I've rung round the rest of the family. Most people do intend to come, even though it's a long journey. Have you made any progress with the venue?
Yes, there are 3 possible hotels we could use for the party. The Royal, the Star and the Winchester.
Oh, good. If we can make a decision now, you can probably book straight away on the internet, can't you?
Well, only the Star. I'd have to make a telephone booking at the others, but that'd be okay too.
Okay. So which one do you think?
I'm not sure. They're all fairly suitable and they're in really nice locations. The Star looks right out over the bay. It's on a cliff top. Then the Winchester is in lovely countryside too.
Yes, it's in the valley, isn't it?
Yes.
What about Mum's wheelchair? How easy would it be for her to get in and out of these places?
Well, I know that the Winchester would be fine, and the Star because I've been there with her before. I wasn't sure about the Royal because I seemed to remember it had a lot of steps, so I checked, and apparently it's had ramps installed recently, so there wouldn't be any problem there either.
Oh. And what about the kids? Which one do you think would be most suitable for them? Have they got play areas or anything?
The Royal hasn't got anything, but the Winchester has one. It's on the ground floor, they said, not far from the dining room. The Star's got one too, but it isn't under cover, and we don't know what the weather will be like, do we?
True.
Then there's the birthday meal itself. The Royal's the only one where there'd be a choice. The other 2 have a set menu at lunchtime. Mind you, they all do very good food apparently, so the quality should be fine.
I don't think it really matters whether there's a variety or not, but I think we need to have our own room, don't you?
The only one that can provide that is the Royal. The Winchester and the Star only have one dining room, so we'd just be sitting with the other guests, but in a separate area of the room.
That's not quite the same, is it?
No. But the other thing to consider is the price. Normally there's not much difference between them. Perhaps the Star's slightly cheaper than the other 2, but the Winchester is offering quite a good reduction because there's so many of us. The Star and the Royal would just charge their standard rates.
So, taking everything into consideration, which one do you think we should go for?
The Winchester, unless you...
Okay, that's fine by me. You've obviously gone into everything very carefully. You've done nearly all the work so far, so what can I do now to help?
Well, could you manage the finances?
Of course. Do they want the whole amount in advance?
Just a deposit. I'll find out how much and let you know. Then if you could send that straight away to secure the booking.
Fine.
And I'll go and buy some invitations.
Oh, don't do that. I can produce them. I've got a program on my computer. It's easy.
OK, thanks.
Then, once we've had the replies, I'll call everyone who's coming to find out if they want transport.
Great. I can help out with that. Pick people up from the station or whatever.
OK?
Oh, yes. And could you stress that Dad doesn't want presents? He keeps reminding me. He says there's nothing he really needs.
OK. I'll try to discourage them. But you know what people are like. Anything else? Shall I do?
Section 1. You'll hear 2 friends called John and Anna talking about a holiday Anna has just had on Jackson Island.
Hi, Anna. How was your holiday to Jackson Island?
It was good. There's quite a lot to see. It's quite a big island, really.
Yeah, I was thinking of going in the summer. So where would you recommend going on the island?
Well, the capital, of course, Camford. I stayed there with my cousin.
What did you do there?
Well, actually, I spent most of my time there shopping.
So has it got good shopping centres?
Yes, but they're the same as at home, really. So I did all my shopping in the market, which is great.
What kinds of things are good to buy there?
Everything, but bags and shoes especially. Just make sure you've got cash with you, as most of the stalls don't take credit cards.
OK, that's good to know. Where else did you go?
Well, my cousin and I went to Newtown. She said it was famous for its modern architecture. We only had half a day there, so we took a bus tour around the town. But if I were you, I'd give the bus tour a miss. Unless you know a lot about architecture, the buildings all look the same. There's a museum, though. That's supposed to be good. You might like that.
OK, I'll give it a go.
Then after that, we headed for Golden Beach because we were going to meet up with an old friend that I hadn't seen for years. But we had to stay in a caravan as the hotels were all booked up.
Is it as pretty as it looks in the brochures?
Yes, it's very picturesque. We did some sailing on the most beautiful blue sea. It was so clear that you could see the bottom, even quite far out to sea. That part of the trip was great, and I'd have liked to have stayed even longer. I'd suggest staying there for a minimum of 4 days if I were you. We had 2 days there, and it wasn't nearly enough.
Sounds great. I'll put that on my must-do list. Was that the end of your trip?
No. After Golden Beach, we drove into the centre of the island, to White Mountain.
White as in the colour?
Yes. The island's great because you can go from the beaches up to the snowy mountain in a couple of hours. We took a tent because we were going to camp, but the weather was so cold, in fact it was snowing when I was there, that we stopped in a motel instead.
Did you go skiing then?
No, but we tried snowboarding and it was harder than it looked. It looks so easy when you see other people doing it, but it took me ages to get the hang of it. I wish I'd had some lessons, but you had to make your bookings in advance.
OK, I'll look into that. Thanks. So are there any other tips or advice you could give me?
I don't know. Let me think. Oh, one place you should try to visit is this very quaint cafe, which is at the foot of the mountain. It has the best cakes ever. It's worth going there just for them.
I'll have to try those. So what other advice would you give?
Oh, let me think. We didn't really have any problems.
Well, how did you get around when you were there?
We wanted to get a motorbike at first. They're very cheap to hire and great fun to ride as the roads are very good. But it turned out not to be a good idea because the weather is so changeable. You'd be much better off in a car. There are plenty of places where you can hire them, and the roads are well signposted, so you won't get lost.
And presumably I can get a map when I get there?
Well, you can, but they are expensive. It'd be better to get one here before you go.
Great. That's been really useful. Thank you.
You will hear a telephone conversation between a customer and a representative of an agency that arranges cleaning services for people's houses.
Good morning, Home Care Cleaning Agency.
Oh, hello. I'd like to arrange to have some cleaning done, please.
Certainly. Have you used our services before?
No, I haven't. But a friend of mine has often used your company and suggested I phone you.
Oh, that's great. I'll just take some details from you and then you can let me know exactly what you would like done.
OK.
First of all, what area are you in?
I'm in the southwest.
OK. And are you interested in having a regular cleaner or is this a one-off clean?
No, I'd like to arrange to have someone come in once a week.
Right. Now, let's just get a bit of information about the house. How many bedrooms does it have?
3.
Are they all double bedrooms?
Well, one of the bedrooms is quite small, so it's probably really 2 double rooms.
Right.
We have the small bedroom set up as an office.
OK. And just a standard kitchen, lounge, dining room and bathroom?
Well, actually, we don't have a separate dining room. It's a kitchen diner. Then there's the lounge, and as well as that, we have a family room. Oh, and 2 bathrooms.
OK. Right. That's all I need to know about the house itself. Now, what we do is we offer a basic cleaning service and then you let us know about anything extra you'd like cleaned.
Right. And what does the basic service include?
we clean all the floors and surfaces and do a basic clean in the kitchen and bathroom.
OK, that sounds good. And do you clean windows?
Well, I'm afraid we don't do that, health and safety regulations, but we do offer other special services. We can put clean sheets on the beds, for example.
Uh-huh.
Or we can clean out your fridge. A lot of people like that done.
I'm not so worried about that, but I would like the sheets changed.
That's no problem, we can do that.
What about the carpet?
As well as the standard vacuum, we can shampoo it if you want.
Right. We've got young children, so it gets pretty dirty. I haven't had it done for 6 months. It really needs doing more often than that.
You can have it done every month if you like, but 3 months is what we usually recommend.
That sounds good. The only other thing is the washing. Do you do laundry work?
Yes, we do. That's no problem. What exactly would you like done?
Well, it's no problem to put a load of washing in the machine. I can do that, but I would like to have the ironing done.
That's fine. And would you like the washing put away in drawers or wardrobes?
No, it's OK. You can just leave everything out and fold it up.
OK, right. Now, I'll just set up an account for you and I'll take down some of your details. First of all, what's your full name?
It's Rose Kelly.
And could I have your home address, please, Mrs. Kelly?
Yes, it's 48 Amy's Road. That's A-M-Y-E-S. And that's in Mount Eden.
OK. Now, what day of the week would you like the property cleaned?
It doesn't really matter. Not Monday, but any other day.
OK, let's see. We have a cleaner in your area later on Thursday, so shall we go for that day? We could have someone there by about 9:30 in the morning. Does that suit you?
Yes, that's fine. And do you charge an hourly rate or a total for the whole job?
No, we charge by the hour. It will work out to about $25 per hour.
Oh, that's quite reasonable. I thought it might be closer to $30. And how long do you expect it to take?
Well, you said the house isn't large, so I'd guess no more than 3 hours at the most. We can occasionally finish a 3-bedroom in 2.5, but that's probably not too realistic.
Right, that sounds good.
OK, that's lovely. Thank you very much, and we'll have someone there next week.
Thank you.
Part 1. You will hear a woman talking to a man about hiring a room for a party.
Good morning, the function company. Can I help you?
Hi. A friend told me that you can arrange rooms for hire for parties and things like that.
That's right. We have about 10 hotels on our list and we hire out function rooms on their behalf. Are you having a party?
Yes, it's for my birthday, my 21st.
OK. First of all, can you tell me how many people you're inviting?
I'm not sure yet. It depends on the cost.
OK. Well, the Exchange Hotel might be a good choice for you. They have a room which will seat up to 45 and will take 65 people standing. Are you going to have a meal or just a buffet?
I think a buffet. It doesn't have to be a sit-down meal. I don't know the Exchange Hotel. Can you tell me a bit more about it?
Well, it was built about 150 years ago. We regularly arrange parties there. They have a room for hire on the 5th floor. It's not the most central hotel, but it's very easy for people to find. It's very popular for wedding parties, so I'll have to check if it's available.
OK. Is the room nice? Have you seen it?
I have. It's quite big and very light, but the best thing is that it has a wonderful view. On a fine evening, you can see for miles.
Oh, sounds good. How much is it?
It's £32 a head. That includes the hire of the room and the standard buffet, but not drinks. And you have to have at least 35 guests.
Well, that won't be a problem. We're likely to be more than that. Can you tell me when it's available?
I can check that for you. Which dates are you looking at?
Ideally the middle to end of April. Weekends.
Let me see. They can do any Saturday in April, but not Fridays or Sundays.
OK. But if I want something bigger, what would you recommend?
There's the Limerick Hotel.
How do you spell that? Oh, I'm taking notes.
It's Limerick. There's a large room there which seats up to 75 people, or there's room for 125 standing.
Oh, I expect we'll be standing. Where is it?
It's in the business district, so public transport's good. It's got a large car park too, though. The room's on the ground floor, and it's recently been refurbished.
Is there a garden we could use if we're on the ground floor?
There's a small one that would be available.
Oh, sounds nice, especially if it's a warm evening. And the cost?
The buffet is £36 per person. Shall I check availability in April for you?
Yes, please.
OK. You said weekends, didn't you?
Yes.
No Fridays again, and it's not free on the first Saturday. That's the 6th. But it's free on the 13th and 20th.
Thank you. I think the first hotel looks best for me, but I need 2 or 3 days to think about it.
OK. Well, if I take your booking today, I can hold it for a week. So if you want to change your mind or have a look at other possible hotels, we can do that. To confirm the booking, I then need a deposit of 35%. You pay the other 65% 10 days before the party.
OK, and when do I have to confirm numbers?
The number of guests needs to be confirmed 5 days before the party, and you also have to decide which menu you want then.
That sounds OK. I'll ring you on Monday. Is this your direct line? 368207?
I'll be out of the office on Monday, but you can call me on my mobile phone on 044 2986 11.
All right. I've got all that. I'll ring you back later. Thanks.
Bye then.